Welcome back to the channel. I got a new video up on my YouTube channel yesterday. Today, the discussion of junk drawer lots continue. I've been working on listing some inventory into my stores. I've got 2 junk drawers that showed up in the mail. We're going to do an unboxing of that content and discuss how I put together these new junk drawer lots and what the best strategy is for success. There's a look at 10 items that went up in my big store today. Let's take a look at what sold out of the big store. Looks like we got 6 orders for $149.67. Let's take a look what sold. First item that sold was an Under Armour base layer shirt, size medium. It was a youth size medium blue crew neck fitted shirt. It sold for $11.99. Second item that sold was Firefly, the complete series Blu-ray disc from 2008. It's a 3-disc set starring Joss Whedon. It sold for $14.98. Firefly. Keep an eye out for those Blu-rays, they do sell. Third item that sold was a pair of Motherhood maternity pants, size medium navy blue pull-on comfort cotton blend. They sold for a whopping $8.73. Storage units keep paying off. Fourth item that sold was the Arizona Diamondbacks 2001 World Series logo pennant, purple in color, measured 29 by 12. It sold for $21.65. Go Arizona Diamondbacks. Fifth item that sold was an Eddie Bauer outdoor pink t-shirt top, extra small, long sleeve women's v-neck, sold for $7.53. Bleach stain and all, they wanted it. $7.53, it's yours. The sixth and final sale out of the big store was a good one. It was a Sonoma brown hooded jacket, medium zip front woman's long sleeve polyester, sold for $84.79. I'm rich. Hopefully they don't return it. Hopefully you guys enjoy that little look at what sold out of the big store. I'm gonna go grab those items, get shipping on them, and get them ready to ship out to the customer. Let's do it. Found the orders. They're ready for shipping labels. Let's put them on. I'm going to get these orders ready, and then don't forget we're going to do an unboxing of 2 junk drawer lots I purchased online. I'm going to show you everything that I got out of those junk drawer lots, so stay tuned. So as I promised you, I thought I would look into these junk drawer lots a little bit further, and so what I decided to do was buy a couple online, see what you can get. Let me show you what I purchased. Here's a look at the 2 lots that I purchased. First one I purchased for $28.93, and it was for a vintage to now junk drawer lot, action figures, pins, Pez, Matchbox cars, Lennox. $18.99 was the start price and shipping on top of that. The other one was for $29.37. It was called Vintage Junk Drawer Lot items, trolls, keychains, Tiger digital toy, etc. And it was $9.99 plus shipping. So admittedly, I'm just dipping my toe in. Some of these go for big money, but I'm keeping it around $30 to give this little experiment a try. But I've got them here. Let me show you. This one came in an Amazon Prime box. Nice and full, so we can get into that one. Here's a look at the other one. This one, they weigh about the same amount. This one is a nice tidy little box as well. Carefree Body Shape Extra. So they recycled a box here. So we're gonna get these opened and see what's inside. Let's do it. Alright, let's get into this box and see what we got for $30. I can get into it, alright. Alright, we got that. First we can see how they pack these things so we can get a better idea on how to pack a proper junk drawer lot. Alright, I don't know which one is which, but we'll figure it out soon enough. Once I can get this tape. That's the first part. There we go. Alright, get you guys lined up there. Looks like they just used some paper around the edges, put everything in this plastic bag here. Try not to make too much noise so you guys can hear me, but let's get into it and see what we got. I think the best bet might be to just dump it all out here on the table, take a look at it one at a time. Ooh boy. So there it all is. Give you guys a better look at it. So I think this is the lot with the troll dolls. I'm seeing the troll dolls here. And it had all these other keychains. So they did bag up these cars here. So definitely a full lot. Look at all those keychains. Now I'm looking for anything valuable in here that might be able to sell individually. There were a couple interesting keychains that could be collectible. That one is France 1998, so it has some age. I think Marvin the Martian here, this might be one that we could list individually, but I'm not sure, so we'll have to do some research. I'm not an expert on keychains, but I know a lot of people do collect them, and some of them can be worth some big money. So we'll have to do a little search of the most expensive keychains. What does that say? The Gum Gizmo. So it just looks like a bunch of little San Francisco bus that could probably go with the little cars. So I don't know, what do you guys think? This is actually someone's keys they threw in there. Standard, looks like a bank keychain with the actual keys and the key fob. You can get into somebody's car with that. So I don't know, what do you think? You guys see any keychains that might have some value? Look at this one, a little Pepe Le Pew. I think that one and the Marvin the Martian are my favorite so far. Those two right there, little Marvin the Martian. Let's see what this one. So my thought on this was maybe to grab a couple keychains that I could list individually, and then list the rest of the keychains back as a lot. Kind of take better photos of them, and then list the troll dolls over here. I know a lot of people collect troll dolls, so we could list those separately and maybe make this into several different junk drawer lots. That's the plan. But let's see what else we got in this lot. These troll dolls, we got to get those opened and see what they look like. Some of them vintage troll dolls can be worth more money, but I don't know if any of these are vintage. But let me get those open and take a look. Alright, I took a second to spread these all out on the table here and get a better look at them. It looks like I just counted them up. There's 31 different keychains. This one here with the actual keys, I probably wouldn't feel comfortable relisting that again, but so say 30 keychains, we paid about $30, so about $1 per keychain. And I put some of my favorites up here. The Pepe Le Pew, the Marvin the Martian, that France 98 Universal Studios, the Chef. There were a couple other interesting ones, kind of that vintage Florida one right there. This Corvette keychain right there was pretty cool. This one is shaped like a little dog, and it has a little spring on the inside here. But it is a keychain. You can see it has the little ring here. This one is an actual measuring tape, so it has some use to it. Detroit Pistons, that one's kind of interesting. It's just like a I don't know if you section. It has your seat number, your row number. Let's see what the back looks like. It's just bigger, but Clear the Rotom 16. This wasn't actually some sort of game, so I don't know if that has any value. It's a Tiger game. They did mention that in the listing. So let's see. It needs a battery. It doesn't turn on. So yeah, about 30 keychains there, and other things that were included were this little game here with a little dinosaur on it, this ball, this little kaleidoscope thing, and a pin here. So I'd probably just include those items in a different junk drawer lot. Just start a little section of items I could throw into a junk drawer lot. So that's what I'm going to do with that. So what I'm looking to do is get my money back and then still have some good listings I could get up on eBay as a fresh inventory from this lot. So I've separated it into 20 of the keychains that I could list together for $20 and get 20 of my $30 investment back real quick. So let me show you that. So I think starting with the 3 balls up here, I'm going to use some of these keywords in the listing. Planet Hollywood no longer exists as far as I know. I think it disbanded several years back. But that's an interesting keychain, so that might have some value. We got the Atlanta Olympics here, this keychain right there, if you look at that one. From the 96 Olympics, that might be a good keyword to use. Detroit Pistons, that one I showed you earlier, that might be a good keyword to use. Again, Barcelona here, people search. We have 2 Boston keychains. I just noticed that, 2 here, 1 there, and 1 there, so those are similar. That might be something to think about. This one here, probably Catwoman might be the other keyword to use. So if we get some of those good keywords in there, Catwoman, Barcelona, Atlanta, Boston, Detroit, then I think maybe we could find a buyer for these. 20 keychains for 20 bucks. I think that's the way to do it. Try to get the money back that way. And then we still have these additional items that we could add into a separate junk drawer lot. This little game might entice someone to buy a junk drawer lot, even though it doesn't have a battery. It does have some value. And then we have these keychains up top here, kind of the nicer, more artistic ones, more interesting ones that we can list individually, probably for $9.99 each. So we're looking at $10, $20, $30, $40, $50, $60, $70, $80 worth of listings right there that will sell over time. So I just opened the baggie of cars, and this was what was inside. There was this San Francisco train trolley, this little Celica green car. Let me give you guys a look at this green car. Little green Celica. I'm not sure, is that a Hot Wheels branded car? Might even be something else. I'll have to look a little closer. This looks to be some sort of Transformers car, but this door fell off. It keeps falling off. That's part of the wheel. So kind of a flawed car there. And then this little orange truck. That is a Hot Wheels branded truck. So we might be able to list that separate. I don't know. We'll have to do some research and see if it is worth it. Otherwise, those would be good additions to the junk drawer lots. If we do a toy lot, Hot Wheels are always good to put in those. So we'll set those aside probably for another junk drawer lot creation. So I was laying these keychains out, thinking about the best way to make the money back. And what I decided to do was put them in 3 different lots. Let me show you what I created here. I think if we do 3 lots, here's lot number 1, the 3 balls, Lake Louise, Atlanta, the ruler, 16, Barcelona, Boston. And here's lot number 2. We put that chef in this one, that kind of dog, Boston, Banff, Spain, Great Guy, Alaska. And then the musical guitars, the musical, the Asian inspired one. And then this would be kind of the high end, the nicer items that were the nicer keychains that we found in the lot. We have the Marvin the Martian, the France 98, the Florida vintage looking a Corvette, the Detroit Pistons, the Batwoman, Pepe Le Pew down here, and the Universal Studios. We put all those in one. We could ask a little bit more for that one. Maybe list that one as a, probably list them all as a buy it now option. Maybe $30 for that one. 15 and 15 is what I'm thinking. So that way we're sure to get our money back just based off of the keychains. And we still have those trolls in the other room. So let's take a look at those. Let's get those open and see what kind of trolls also came with this lot. Alright, I got into the troll bag and here's what we had inside there. There was 6 troll dolls, 3 kind of larger dolls and then 3 smaller ones. Here's a look at the 3 larger ones. There's this guy here with the little staff, little blue hair. And then we got the guy with the red hair, a little boxer with the blue hair, a little love troll with the red hair, and then these 2 on the end in their little outfits, a happy Hanukkah troll, and I don't know what you would call that guy, kind of a beach ready troll. So we got 6 of them. So I'm not sure, maybe $10, $20, $30, $60 worth of trolls, I would say. I looked at the bottoms, none of them appear to be that old. Some are made in China. This was also in that bag, another keychain. Looks like a little gorilla of some sort. So we'll probably just add him to the keychain lot. Fill out that lot a little. So I think I'm gonna lot up these trolls. Not sure if I'll do 2 separate lots or maybe 2 separate lots, the 3 big ones and the 3 small ones. That would bring the price point down. Maybe charge $30 for the big ones plus shipping, and maybe a little more reasonable price for the smaller ones. Maybe $20 for the small ones. I think that would be a fair listing. You know, you gotta kind of keep in mind what a person is willing to pay for some troll dolls. You know, they're not gonna pay $60. But they might pay 30 and they probably definitely pay 20. So we want to keep the prices low on these so that we can get a sale. So let's set these all outside in the photo taking area and get photos taken. Alright, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lots laid out here ready to be photographed and listed. A reminder again, these troll dolls, I'm going to list these 3 for I think $30. These 3 for $20. This was a little bit of a nicer keychain lot. I'm going to add that gorilla to that one since he was pretty cool. And maybe $30 for that lot. And I think we said 15 for these two. So total invested was $30. That included shipping. And here we have a potential of 30 there, 30 there, making it 60. 70, 80, 90, 100, and 110. So turning our $30 investment into $110 worth of merchandise on 5 quick listings. So as you can see, you can have a little fun with these junk drawer lots. You know, you get some cool stuff in there that you can play around with for a second, and then get right back online and easily quadruple your money. You know. $30 into 110. I think that's a pretty good return on your investment. So we're going to get to work and get those listed, and then we'll look at this second junk drawer lot and see what we got in it. Alright, I've got my 3 happy little troll dolls here. I got them photographed. But I thought I'd take a second and look at troll dolls online. I've never sold them online, so I don't really know how much they go for, but let's take a look. Looks like I did a lot of 3 troll dolls. That's what I have here to sell, and looks like there were 1,000 results, so they're up there. 36 for 3 Christmas troll dolls. There's a lot of 21 for $54. Let's see, we want lots of 3. A lot of 3, no outfits on those. They're asking 15, so $5 a pop plus shipping. A lot of 3, again $12, they're naked with $8 shipping. There's a lot of 4 Thanksgiving themed for $30. So we're in that range. I think mine compete with that. They're asking 30 plus shipping. There's another lot of 3 10 plus shipping. Those look to be smaller though. 3 more vintage, 10 plus shipping. 24 for 13 of them. And 3 for 35. So that's kind of what I'm looking to ask for these. Let's see, that's the listed price. What are they selling for though? That's the important thing to look for. What are they selling for? So sold listings. Let's see, the first one was $32.99, best offer accepted. That's for 5 of them. These 3 sold for $19.99, but they don't have outfits. There's 3 vintage Halloween trolls for 15. That's not a bad deal. 5 for $19.99. 3 for $5.50. $11.99, $29.75 for 2. Those are a little nicer dolls as well. I think you have to put the height of the dolls, so I have to be sure to list that in my listing. Here's 4 for $22.99. So I think my $30 plus shipping is not a bad starting point. Just to be interesting to find out what is the most expensive lot of 3. Let's go highest price. So 268 have sold. It's not a great sell-through rate, but let's see the highest price troll dolls. Wow, look at that. 3 of them sold. Get you guys on it for $536. These are vintage, 1 design. Damn patent. Damn patent. So those vintage ones do sell for big money. So you have to be able to spot those. 3 unmarked troll dolls sold for $165, best offer accepted. Those are from the 60s. 1998 treasure dolls, cuddle tots. That's not troll dolls. Vintage 1964 lot sold for $111.99, best offer accepted. So there are some in the $100 range if you get those 60s, from the 60s, from the 1960s, those vintage ones. So that's good information to have moving forward. If we ever run into some troll dolls, we'll check the dates on those, and if you get enough of the 1960s, you could be in some big money. 3 vintage 60, again the mohair troll dolls, $100, $75. So little troll dolls do sell for big money if you find the right ones. But I think my trio here would be nicely priced at $29.99 plus shipping. I think that's what I'm going to price them at. I feel pretty confident that somebody will take them home at that price point. They got some cute outfits, a little boxer. Yeah, they're definitely ready to go find a new home. There it is, my listing is live. I got the first lot of troll dolls up. Listed them for $29.99 plus shipping. So assuming those sell, there's the money back right there, and everything else I list will be profit. Got to keep working, get the rest of that stuff up though. So as you can see, these junk drawer lots are a good way to source items. If you don't want to go out and hunt for them, you can just buy these junk drawer lots online, separate them like you saw me do, and make your money back. You could have a whole array of inventory, and who knows, you might get a big score in one of these lots. That's what we're hoping for. We're going to dive into this next lot soon, but I want to get the rest of these listings up before I do so. So hold tight and we'll get into that as soon as possible. Got my little troll dolls here ready to be listed. This is lot number 2. This is a little smaller size. Just finished listing this listing into the store. This was a cool hat I found in one of the storage units. Take a look at this. A California Republic snapback baseball hat. Got that one up into the inventory. So I'm doing good, getting some new listings up into the store. I've also been busy listing these movies. Had some movies sell over the last week or two, so I got some space for some fresh movies. Let me show you what's going in. We got Star Wars here, and we got Reservoir Dogs, classic. Let's see if we can zoom you guys out a little bit. No, that's as far as you're gonna go. We got Diana Revealed. Look at that, beautiful Diana. Another one, the History Channel, Diana. We got Transporter 2, Jason Statham, a good action film there. We got Zero Dark 30, that movie about capturing Osama bin Laden. We got Troy, the great movie by Brad Pitt, starring Brad Pitt. We got Talladega Nights, another great classic starring Will Ferrell. And lastly, we got Star Wars, Revenge of the Sith. So we're going to get those movies up and listed. There it is, a peek into box number 2, the second junk drawer lot I purchased, also around $30. You can see there's some cards in there. A little bit of everything, so we're gonna dig into that real soon. Alright, been getting some good listings up. I got the 2 Troll Doll lots posted, so hopefully I'll make my money back quick on that junk drawer lot. But now we're gonna take a look at junk drawer lot number 2. Junk drawer lot number 2, let's take a look. I got the box open. Let's set it out here on the table and see what's in junk drawer lot number 2. Alright, we got several baggies here, a couple nice wrapped pieces. They use the peanuts in this one. Let's see, is this something? Yes, this is. Alright, so we got some nice peanuts that we can use for a future junk drawer. And we'll set this aside. And let's get into these and open up some of these bags and see what we got. Alright, the 2 kind of more delicate items were this hamburger that says Yum. It's brand new. Midwest Seasons it's called. So brand new hamburger of some sort. It's kind of cool. And this looks to be some sort of trinket box or something. Let me set this down and see if I can get it open. There it is, got it open. It has a little velvet lining and kind of a porcelain type innard. Has the price tag on the bottom, $2.49. If you can see that there, $2.49. So those are the first 2 items. Let's see what else we got. This looks to be a bag of pins. Let's open it up and see what we got. Alright, here's a look at all the pins that were in that little baggie. These 2 here unfortunately have the plastic part coming apart of the pin. This is a button actually, and then the rest of them a lot of McDonald's pins. They were in the little plastic. I took them out. I think it'll be easier to display them this way. Let me zoom in and give you guys a better look at some of these. Again, McDonald's pins for serving and whatnot. Probably don't have much value, but they'll be good to put into a junk drawer lot. So that's a beginning. Let's see what else we got. We still have all this other stuff over here. Again, paid about $30 shipped for all this stuff. So far, I'm not too excited about it, but let's keep going and see what else we got. Alright, things are improving. This one might actually have a little value. This is a little Lenox elephant. They had it wrapped up in some bubble wrap. So there he is. It looks like it's in good condition. It looks like it's survived its trip in one piece. We'll have to do some research and see what a little elephant like this goes for, but I know people do collect Lenox Yeah, it says Lennox there on the bottom. Right there, let me show you. Lennox, so it is a legit Lennox elephant. So that is definitely a step up from those pins. So they got the elephant, we got the burger here, yum. We got this little trinket box, and then all the pins here. And we still have all this stuff to go through. Let's see what else we got. So we got some more clogs, a little pair of clogs, as you can see, very small. Not sure if those would have much value, but definitely an interesting item. We got the elephant, we got the clogs, we got the pins. What else we got? Let's get into this one over here. So this looks like some sort of toy shopping set. You got the little shopping basket, this little plate, not plate, tray, the bags here, this little mini brands sign. So that's definitely true junk right there. I don't know, I'll have to look it up. I know some of this stuff does sell, but I would imagine that this does not have much value. So all that's left is this big bag here. I know that the Pez dispensers were supposed to be in this big unit, this big lot of junk. That's why I bought this. I thought maybe those Pez dispensers would be a nice lot to put together. So let's clear this table here of this stuff, and we'll put all this bag full of stuff onto the table and see what the rest of this lot has to offer. Alright, here's a look at the rest of the contents of this junk drawer. I'm not really sure about this one. This action figure was quite intriguing. I'll have to do a Google image search and see who he is. There's a Batman there next to him. And this guy over here, I'm not sure who he is either. We got the mask. Got the mask guy right there. Jim Carrey's famous character. Come on, focus him. There he is. We got Waldo. And then this guy, this little guy with a hat. I don't know who he is either. Beanie Baby. Couple cars. We got the Alvin and Chipmunks. It looks like, was it Theodore and his girlfriend? A U.S. ski team badge. The 3 Pez dispensers. I thought there were more, but there's only 3. They are Halloween themed, so if we could get those up right now, that would be ideal. Maybe a lot of 3 Pez dispensers. I don't know if those would sell or not, but if we price it right, it might have a chance. Some cards here, they're not in great condition. They showed up a little rough. Greg Montgomery, Mark Collins, Todd McNair, Jeff Lagman, Tory Epps, Dan McGuire, the brother of the famous Mark McGuire. I only know that because he played for the Seahawks for a while. Bill Romanowski, the famous 49er, and Randall McDaniel. There's also some seeds here for planting instructions. Origin, Spirits of the Past. So some sort of seeds from a film. Origin, Spirits of the Past. I don't know what that's all about, but yeah, that's the rest of this lot. There's this little car here. A little Hot Wheels car. It's a larger size one, so that might be worth listing individually. There's a school bus. And this was a pretty nice little T-top open Hot Wheel. Yeah, made in Malaysia. I'm not sure what that is. Here's a silver school bus, so a couple school buses. We could put those together maybe. I don't know. Might just be junk. You see anything in here worth listing individually? I'm thinking maybe this guy. He does look pretty special. Is he the Joker of some sort? I don't know. Maybe this Hot Wheels car would be worth listing. It's pretty unique. And then the Lenox elephant. So those are probably the three nicest items out of this lot. Those pins, not much value. All that other stuff, I don't know, this one might have been a bad buy, but we have plenty of stuff we could put into another junk drawer lot. Maybe pull 3 items worth listing and put the rest into another junk drawer. So I just did a Google image search of this guy here. Took a little photo of him. And let's see where the results there they are. He's some sort of Power Rangers Turbo Evil Angel Grove. Looks like there are some listings, so we could search for him online and see what he goes for on eBay. But that's who he is. Some sort of Power Rangers bad guy. So here is one listing I found. They're calling him a 1997 Bandai Power Rangers Turbo Evil Space Alien Slackjaw Elgar action figure. They're asking $9.97. Slackjaw, that makes sense. $9.97 plus shipping they're asking. So that might be a good starting point. So I searched Slackjaw and there's not a lot listed. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4 and an accessory. And some of the brand new ones are going for big money, $74, $89, and $119. So the $10 price point is pretty low. Let's check the sold listings. Here's one similar for $8.99, but let's check the sold listings real quick to see what the used versions are selling for. None sold, so maybe we'll have to refine our search. So I refined the search to Power Rangers Slackjaw, and there was one that sold for $3.49 plus $4 shipping. Appears to be missing the bottom legs, so not a complete figure. So we got 2 right here, one for $9.99 and one for $8.99. So we could kind of mirror those listings, maybe try to undersell them. They both have shipping on there, so maybe I could sell mine for like $7.99. Try to be the cheapest Slackjaw on the market. That's probably a good plan. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I've got Slackjaw here set aside. We're gonna put him up at $7.99. Try to get some of that money back. We're trying to make that $30 investment back real quick on a few items. I think we're gonna search that Lenox elephant next and see what it is worth. So I just searched Lenox elephant. Looks like there's 1,100 listings online. This one right here is pretty much the one that I have. Let's see, 24 karat gold accents. $12.99 they're asking plus shipping for that one. But then there's one here that's asking $55, you know, so it's a little bit more intricate, but a lot of them are around $20. Just these little elephants, $15. This one here is a duo for $44. So there's some money. Let's see, 1,100 listed. Let's check the sold listings real quick, see what the sell-through rate is on these little Lenox elephants. Let's see what 1,100 listed. Let's check solds, and how many? 228 sold. So not a great sell-through rate, but they are selling a few of them. Let's see if there's any similar to what I have. That one looks similar, but it again has the 24 karat gold and $5.99. This one over here has some more different accents. It's $11.50. This is pretty much the one that I have right here. Let's see, they're asking $9.99, so I think that's probably where we're gonna have to price this little guy. About $9.99 for him. Give you a look at him real quick. He does have those gold accents. I don't know if they're 24 karat gold, but he has those on his feet there. I guess we could do some research and determine if they're 24 karat gold accents or not. But Lynx Elephant, I think that's the next one to list. So I was looking at this US Ski Team Bean Badge Heritage Patch by LL Bean. It does have the price on the back here with the barcode of $7.95. So I guess we could just list that market value $7.95 plus shipping, and hopefully somebody will enjoy this patch. So we got 3 items there ready to be listed. Pretty much still short of our $30 investment, so we gotta find one more item. So I'm looking around this table thinking, what would somebody buy? We can do those Pez dispensers, but I don't think those would be a very fast seller. I think one of these action figures are what we're gonna have to go with. The Batman. This guy, I'm not sure who he is. If he's a wrestler or something. Let's see. He's got a little thing on the back here that you press, but I'm not sure if that works. This guy, I'm not sure about him either, but he is kind of unique. We could look him up, see if he's worth anything. Waldo we could always list, but and the mask, but I don't think those are very valuable. Let me do a quick Google image search of these action figures and see if anything is turning up worth listing. So I did a little Google image search of Simon here from Alvin and the Chipmunks, and looks like it might be an older version of McDonald's toy. This one here is listed on Etsy for $28, and it doesn't have his girlfriend here with it, so I think that's a bit of an inflated price, but we could probably list the duo for $14.99 is what I'm guessing. So we got 1 listing, 2 listing the Pez. The patch is the 3rd listing, Slackjaw is the 4th listing, and the Lynx Elephant there is the 5th listing. So we're putting together some nice listings here. Got to get these photographed and put online, and hopefully we can make our money back and still have enough to put together a decent junk drawer lot for profit. So I just looked up these 2 figures. We got a 1990 Batman figure and a 1996, I believe, Hercules figure. So that's Hercules, okay. They're both probably worth about $10 each, you know, so we could undersell the market and try to move them quick online. Probably add those to the mix of stuff we'll put online. So typically I don't list a lot of action figures. I've done a few Masters of the Universe figures, some vintage figures that I got, but I haven't had a lot of luck with those. I might have priced them a little too high, but I think if I put these figures online below market value, we might be able to get some sales out of them. So I think that's what I'm going to plan to do. So it looks like this is part of a Mexican comic book of some sort. There's not a lot of them online. There was only 1 action figure like this, and this one sold for $11.99. So I guess I could go ahead and add him to the mix. So let's count them up now. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 listings. We could get about $10 for each of those items plus shipping. That's about $90. That's triple our investment. So this guy started talking to me. I don't know what he is, but he started talking to me. You squeeze him and he talks, so he's working. Kind of frightened me at first because he's quite noisy. But as you can see, the 9 items for $90. We can figure out how to shut this guy up now. He's got to have an off switch, right? I'm happy with that. And we have all these. We still have all these cars, all kinds of stuff we could put together another junk drawer. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this little adventure, this little look into junk drawers and how you can turn them into money online. It's not easy work. You have to sort it all out, open it, figure out what it's worth, and then you got to photograph it and list it. Similar to clothing, but it's been a little nice departure from doing all clothes all day. So I enjoy playing with these little toys a little bit, and hopefully I can get these online and turn them for some profit. I might try some more junk drawer lots, so stay tuned. If that's something you like, let me know in the comments. I got my eye on a few higher priced lots that show a lot of potential. I've been doing some research and might make some offers on one of those. They call it Grandpa's Lot, so you could probably imagine what's in that. It's more of a vintage lot, but I'm going to think about it, sleep on it, and see if it's a wise investment. Do a little bit more research. There might be a few scores in that one, so stay tuned if it's something you like to look at in the future. I want to thank everybody for watching. This is my attempt to get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. I almost forgot. Yeah, that's the goal, 1,000 subscribers. So if you could take a minute to subscribe and ring that bell notification, then you can become aware of all my videos when they drop. I think I have over 800 videos now posted, so there's plenty of stuff to watch and more coming daily. So I'm working to keep the content coming, trying some different things. Hopefully you guys enjoy this look into junk drawers. It's an interesting world. It's an interesting niche online. It's fun to dabble in. I know the sell-through rate, like I mentioned, is great. So hopefully I can put some of these lots online and join that little niche of eBay and turn some profits while doing so. Thanks again for watching. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye.